ENPH. All right. Oh, gotta do this. It's a daily. Earnings coming up in like 2 to 3 weeks. I think RSI could be lower. I feel like I'm always one thing I don't always point it out in videos just because I forget or I try to not make them too long. But I feel like I'm always like if it's like, oh, this to me looks like it's undervalued. Like this looks like it's a deal because it's gone down so much here. But then, the RSI goes below 30. And so I feel like this could continue to go lower. I could see it coming down to like where this low was, or $95. I could see it coming down to there. Is there support there that stands out? I mean, that's getting kind of risky, getting to the edge of this. Let's see, I might look at this on the weekly, see if there's anything that stands out. Well, I mean, this week went down almost 13%. This week, almost 5%. This week, almost 6%. Smaller candle. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like with this, it does seem like, and also this too, I think is a nice look at that reversal signal, that inverted hammer. That's pretty cool. And you also get something like that here with the hammer down here. Not really a dragonfly doji because it's not a doji, but kind of cross there, reversal signal, move up. This is kind of a fake out. So it's like a bear flag or a bull flag occurred over that week. And yeah, so this, I could see it coming down more for sure. Like, yeah, I think if it goes below like 98, 97, I think that it could be tricky. But I think like 98 could be the bottom. But I think you'd want to see next week's, let's see, from, this, the low here, coming down to like 98. Let's see, what percent move is that? That's like a 5.5% move. Yeah, I think this has more room to go down, and I think that when it's getting to kind of a precarious place because, yeah, there's not much. There's just this gap here. There's not much because, yeah, it's like right in this area. You just have these two candles, but then here you have more consolidation, 4 candle like overlap there. Yeah, so I feel like this is going to continue going down, but I think that it could be near its bottom. But yeah, it seems risky with earnings coming up. Man, this is a tough one. Got these lows now. It's below those. Maybe there's a trend line or something over here. Probably not from this pivot point. Oh, yeah, maybe. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I think it's got more room to go down, but I think it could be, yeah, this is how I feel about it. I feel good about this. I think that it will be coming down to around $80, and I think that will be the bottom because of this trend line that looks like, over here. This is the weekly chart, but you got multiple touch points over here, multiple touch points here, and then again, depending on how you draw the line, I just kind of threw it up there so it's rough. Multiple touch points here as well. And so, I mean, I could do this precisely if you want. Let's see. I'm going to do this based on the low of the week ending November 8th, 2019. And so that is 1718. And then over here, Where's the other pivot point? Yeah, it's sloppy. I'll do it from this low, so we get 2 touches there. That is the low of 23.40. So let's see what this looks like with more recent price action. It looks like we got a couple closes below it, so I probably want to redraw that. Let's see. Yeah, so maybe it's just one touch here based on this low, 21.49. Lock that so it doesn't move. Yeah, I mean, you can wiggle that around a bit. So, yeah, just like moving it a little bit at the origin throws it off a lot here. But yeah, I could see this coming down to, let's see. I will actually, sorry, I'm just messing with this so much. I'm going to move that pivot point to over here. See what that looks like. And I will do it just based on the low here. 73.49. And so let's just look at what that seems like here in the past. No closes below it. You got a touch there, near touch there. So that looks pretty good. I'm compelled by this. And you know, basically, let's do a fib retracement from the bottom here up to the top. Yes, it's just approximate there, but I mean, I think this could settle out around 87 bucks, and you know, could also go lower than that, but I feel like in a 786 retracement here, I think that 87 bucks will serve as support. Might consolidate there for a little while, maybe go up and down a little bit, but then when that meets this uptrending line, which might be later in the year. But you know, maybe it has a wick down or something. Maybe a wick down that touches this line. But and this is the weekly candles. So I think that's feasible. Could wick down to 80 bucks, and that could be a bottom. But yeah, I think that this is going to come down to that trend line, and potentially you know, weekly closes above or right around 87 bucks. Maybe wicks coming down to test this line. That's how I feel about this. I would not want to be holding this now, but you know, with that being said, I feel like whenever I get really confident in a position or a move, the opposite tends to happen. Because this isn't like, there's not like really a signal that's telling me, you know, like a breakout and a confirmation or something. This is just bleeding. So, you think it'll double bottom on earnings? So you think it's even coming down to 73.50? Is that what you're thinking? If I look at this on the daily, how's that look? I mean, what is that kind of percentage move? 26%. Yeah. I'd want to, I'm actually going to put an alert for myself at, I'll do 87.50.